When you reflect on the years you spent in grade school, what stands out to you the most? It can be difficult to remember every single learning experience we had as children, but everyone has that one experience that has left a lasting impact on their lives in more than just an academic way. For me, that experience was academic games. Academic Games is a series of games designed to stimulate and test student knowledge in a variety of subjects. Students develop proficiency and confidence through participation in games of math, English, social studies, and logic. There are 7 main games that students participate in. The first game that most students learn is called Equations. It is a mathematics game created by University of Michigan law professor Lehman Allen. In this game, students create goals and also create solutions that equal that goal. The next mathematics game is called Onsets. It is similar to the popular card game Set. Onsets involves set theory where students utilize set operations to identify groups of color. Students must use both mathematics and critical thinking skills in this game. There are 2 English language arts games that students participate in. The first game is Linguistics. It is an English language arts grammar game where students must construct a particular type of sentence and locate a type of word within that sentence. Onwards is the next English game. It is a word game involving spelling, counting, grammar, phonetics, word roots, inflectional endings, prefixes, and suffixes. It focuses mostly on vocabulary as opposed to sentences and sentence structure. The next game is called Propaganda. It is a game that assesses students' knowledge of recognizing and understanding different techniques of persuasion. In this game, students must identify a series of techniques through a variety of examples. The last game is called Presidents. It is an American history game that assesses students' knowledge of the American presidents. However, students must not only be familiar with the presidents, but events that occurred during the times in which they served as the president. In the Academic Games program, students participate in a series of Saturday tournaments throughout the school year where they show the skills they've practiced at school by competing against their peers. The Saturday tournaments lead up to the Super Tournament where students compete against other kids from all across the state. There are many academic and social benefits to participating in this program. Students engage in a higher level of thinking that many other students their age will never have learned. The competitive nature of the program motivates students to learn more so that they can outsmart their opponents. Through the game of linguistics, students develop a greater sense of the English language and skills in semantics and vocabulary, which in turn helps to strengthen their writing skills. This is something that many students tend to struggle with. Outside of academics, students learn what it means to work on a team, something that is larger than themselves. Learning how to be a team player is a skill that can be used forever, whether it's grade school, college, or a career. Academic Games is a series of games designed to stimulate and test student knowledge in a variety of subjects. Students develop proficiency and confidence through participation in games of math, English, social studies, and logic. There are 7 main games that students participate in. The first game that most students learn is called Equations. It is a mathematics game created by University of Michigan law professor Lehman Allen. In this game, students create goals and also create solutions that equal that goal. Critical thinking is another skill that students develop. When playing the games, it's not always about how much you know, but how you can outsmart your opponent. Sometimes, students win games with simple solutions that involve a lot of strategy. Part of what makes the program so much fun is the experiences students gain outside of the learning aspects. As part of the Academic Games League of America, students are able to travel to different states where they compete against others from across the nation. I participated in the Academic Games program from grade 3 through my senior year in high school. I gained all these skills and more. They surpass anything I could have learned in a traditional classroom setting. I credit much of my success in school to my participation in the Academic Games program. The next game is called Propaganda. It is a game that assesses students' knowledge of recognizing and understanding different techniques of persuasion. In this game, students must identify a series of techniques through a variety of examples. As a teacher, I am always looking for experiences that impact my students both educationally but also have a lasting impact on them. I want them to be able to experience education but also gain a love for education as I did through the Academic Games program. As a participant of the Academic Games program, the most fulfilling experience for me was being able to come back and coach a team of my own. I was able to once again experience everything that I loved so much about the program while being able to see my students grow to love it as well.